Hi friends, welcome back to our channel Everything About Cricket. We are going through the history of cricket and the history of Indian cricket. The game of cricket has a known history beginning in the 16th century, originated in southeast England and became the country's national sport in the 18th century. By the 19th and 20th centuries, the game has developed globally. The international matches have been played since 1844. There is an interesting fact that the first test match was played between Canada and USA. Officially recognized test match held between 15 to 19 March 1877 and played between the two cricketing giants, England and Australia, at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Even though test cricket began in 19th century, it took almost a century for the emergence of one-day internationals. The first ODI was played on 5th January 1971 between Australia and England at MCG. One-day internationals were first played in whites, but since December 2000, all ODI cricket has been played in coloured clothing. White balls were first introduced in World Series cricket, which was started by Kerry Packer in 1977 in Australia. White Duke balls were used at the 1999 Cricket World Cup. ICC Cricket World Cup is an international championship of one-day international cricket. Every 4 years, with the first qualification rounds leading up to a semi-finals and then finals. The first World Cup was organized in England in June 1975. However, a separate Women's Cricket World Cup had been held 2 years before the first men's tournament. The first 3 events were held in England and officially known as Prudential Cup after the sponsors Prudential Private Limited Company. First World Cup was won by the West Indies under the captaincy of Clive Lloyd. The World Cup started as a 60-over format in 1975 but was changed into 50 overs in 1987. Of 12 editions of the World Cup, Australia won 5 of them. India and West Indies were 2 times champions, in which West Indies won the first 2 editions. The shortest version of cricket, T20 Internationals, was originally introduced by England and Wales Cricket Board. The first official T20 was played in 13th June 2003 between the English counties in a tournament named T20 Cup. It achieved a worldwide recognition, and the first T20 international match was held on 5th August 2004 between England and New Zealand women's team. First men's T20 international was played on 17th February 2005 between Australia and New Zealand. The ICC Men's T20 World Cup is the international championship of T20 international cricket, organized by cricket's governing body ICC. The tournament currently consists of 16 teams, comprising the top 10 teams from the ranking at the given deadline, and 6 other teams chosen through the T20 World Cup qualifier. This is a list of T20 World Cup winners. The first edition of the World Cup was won by India under the leadership of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. West Indies won 2 times under the leadership of Darren Sammy in 2012 and 2016. Pakistan, England and Sri Lanka won each time in 2009, 2010 and 2014 respectively. Now let us see the history of Indian cricket. A few Indians played as members of the English cricket team while India was under British rule, including Ranjit Singh and K.S. Dulip Singh. The team's first series as an independent country was in 1948 against Australia at Brisbane. Australia were led by Sir Don Bradman while India was led by Lala Amarnath. India's first ever test victory came against England at Madras in 1952. India's first series victory was against Pakistan later the same year. The team's performances began to improve in the 1960s, starting with their first series win over England in 1961-62. During this time, India's strong record at home started to develop, in which the team won a series against New Zealand and drew series against Pakistan, Australia and England. In 1967-68, India won their first series outside the subcontinent against New Zealand. Legends stood out during the period of 1932 to 1968. India played their first ODI match against England India played their first ODI match against England under Ajit Wadekar on 13 July 1974 at Headingley. The Indian cricket team are two times world champions. In 1983, India defeated one of the favourites, West Indies, under the leadership of Kapil Dev. In 2011, India beat Sri Lanka under the captaincy of MS Dhoni. They were also runners-up at the 2003 Cricket World Cup and semi-finalists 4 times. They came last in the Super 6 stage in the 1999 Cricket World Cup and have been knocked out 4 times in the group stage. The Indian cricket team played its first T20 match under the captaincy of Virendra Sehwag during the 2006-2007 series in South Africa. India won the first edition of T20 World Cup held in South Africa. India defeated the arch-rivals Pakistan in the final under the leadership of MS Dhoni. In the remaining 5 World Cups, India reached the final in 2012 and semi-final stage in 2016, but unfortunately couldn't go on and win the cup. Now, India have a good chance of winning the next edition of T20 World Cup, which was supposed to took place in Australia this year. Friends, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it well. If you do so, please subscribe, like and share our channel. Also, follow us on Instagram for more facts about cricket. Thank you.